know why it took it off that. That's weird. Let's start this over. Beardo moment? Nah, I didn't do anything wrong. It's a Streamlabs problem. Because I literally did not change a thing. But it looks like we're working now. Yeah, because I'm coming through. Okay, cool. Alright, so happy October, everyone. I was just saying, it's pretty fun that we're starting this Bottom of the Well and Shadow Temple right now. Because, yeah, it's got kind of the spooky theme. Very, very creepy. Rare Johnny W. I get a lot of W's, ID Monster. Lots and lots of W's. Did you upgrade to Windows 11 unlike Beardo? If I ain't holding up to a frozen stream requiring Elgato wizarding, it's being muted. Well, the funny thing is, I literally got that part of it done ahead of time. You know how, like, every time I start a stream, I have to fix the Elgato? Well, that part I took care of. But for some reason, freaking Streamlabs decided that it wanted to forget what my mic was. And I had to remind it. But let's get going. So, how's everybody doing in the chat? Alasia's in here. Novella Princess, good to see you. Since Johnny became Jeremy. Let's see here. Alan, welcome Alan. Of course, ID Monster's in here as always. NFI, Soundwave 199, good to see you, Soundwave. Scutless, as always, of course, Scutless is in here. So let's get a move on it. I'm excited to do this Shadow Temple. You know what I'm a little bit worried about? I'm not gonna lie. This is a later edition of the Shadow Temple, so I'm almost worried that they nerfed some of the horror and the gore with this GameCube version, but we'll see. We'll find out here shortly. Oh, actually, no. I need to become a child. Yes. Yes. I need to be a child first before I go there. I could go into, like, the Shadow Temple, and then I'll just find out real quickly that I need to be a child. It's Dolphin-tober, says Alan. Yes, for you, it's always Dolphin-tober. Alright, so Child Link, and then we need to go to Kakariko. And I think I've got everything I need. Because I'm pretty sure we saved after we got the song from Sheik last time. Yes, we did. Cool. So, I combined the Sunday streams and the Thursday streams. So how's this going to work? Well, what we're going to do is I'm going to be live for a couple hours now, and then I'm going to go do my basketball stream for my members for like an hour, hour and a half. Then I'm going to come back here and stream again, but the second stream's going to be for Metroid. The first streams are always going to be for Zelda. So that's how we're going to do it. Maybe we'll alternate every once in a while if, like, the Metroid streams are too late for some people and it just doesn't work with their schedule. But as of now, that's how I'm going to be doing it. Novella Princess says, I'm super excited for Hyrule Warriors. Yes, that makes two of us at minimum. G&G Wednesday gaming stream was a disaster, kept crashing all stream. Yeah, I only saw a little bit of it, but it seemed like it was pretty awful. Strictly speaking, you don't need to be a child. If you're open to insane amounts of trial and error and invisible paths and walls memorized, I'm good. I'm good. Especially on stream, I'm good. How's the terminal montage new video, says NFI. It was good. I only saw, well, I didn't see all of it. I saw a few minutes of it because it is a little bit of a commitment. Let's go in here first. I saw probably like the first 5 minutes before I had to stop it, but what I saw so far was good. Wow, I'm still Bro, if you play Majora's Mask and come back to Ocarina of Time, your brain is fried. There we go. I was playing like Song of Healing. My daughter is intensely invested in the TV right now. Yeah, it's been a little while since she's seen me because I've been working upstairs pretty much all day. Poor thing. I love you, baby Zelda. All right, let's get a move on it. Video on NBA gambling scandal when? We're going to talk about it a little bit tonight on the member stream. As far as actual video on it, I'm kind of waiting for the chips to fall. Pun intended. Waiting for the chips to fall a little bit. See a little bit more who's involved and that sort of thing. And I'll make more of a, you know, recapping and giving my thoughts video on it, probably at a later point. Adam Silver asked for this, though, the commissioner of the NBA, because it's just hilarious how awkward everything is right now. Like, they got this big gambling scandal on their hands, while every other single ad is, you know, about gambling. DraftKings and BetGM and all this stuff, man. Okay, so now... let's go here. So, Johnny, Halo campaign evolved? I don't know, man. Do you think it looks good? I'm not sure it looks good. Plus, I gave up on that Halo team a long time ago. Oh, I gotta do the well thing. Let's go do that. The Italian Mafia in 2025. I know, right? The whole situation's crazy. And, like, everybody's getting involved in it. Like, there's like 3 players who are under investigation, 1 former player. And then you have, like, LeBron's involved in some weird ways. Kevin Garnett's involved in some weird ways. Not necessarily that they're, like, guilty of anything, but, like, they went to the illegal gambling events. Smart to make it 2 streams, double the views. Well, yeah, then they each can have, like, their own unique thumbnail and everything. Plus, with a break in the middle for the member stream, I don't see any other way of doing it, to be honest. Oh, you're gonna be so pissed when I come back. No Kevin Durant, surprisingly. Well, we still have details unfolding. Some people might sing. We'll see. I don't know. You've got a lot of rich people involved, so I'm kind of the opinion that no juicy, you know, verdicts are going to come. Nothing at least too spicy, but we'll see. That tends to be how it goes when you get a lot of rich people involved. Oh, I don't think you were here last time. So, obviously I've beat Ocarina of Time a bazillion times before, but I've never done it on the Master Quest GameCube version. So, this will be interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing how much they changed up. So is the rumor that Nintendo has been remaking Ocarina of Time? Is there anything to that rumor? Nothing concrete, but there is, you know, it just feels like they're talking about and paying homage to Ocarina of Time a lot recently. Nintendo has been putting out a lot of, like, new art for Ocarina of Time. The timing seems right. They brought out the new Lego set. It's just a lot of speculation, and some people are getting to the point where the rumor's been around so much they're almost treating it as fact, and that's a little bit too much. It's definitely not that. Okay. So I'm already noticing things are way, way different. I'm still operating on the old bottom of the well, and it's not going the way it normally goes. So we got some stuff to figure out. And so you wreck the windmill guy's life, deprive the people of Kakariko of their water supply, and wake up ancient undead horrors, all in a day's work for the hero of time. Yep. Standard heroic things. Every time I hear Durant, I think of Durant from Pokemon, and it's like it's made of steel, an ant that's made of steel. Yeah, every time I see Durant, the Pokemon, I think of Kevin Durant, and I hate him and flee and don't catch him because I'm like, you're a terrible basketball player. I don't like you. You're weak-minded. No joke, literally. Every time you see him, you think of the Pokemon, and I'm like, this reminds me of my least favorite player. I don't want this Pokemon. Wait, I can dive, but if I don't have a key, what good does that do? Alright, let's keep looking. I don't want to fall just yet. I might end up falling, but I don't want to yet because I kind of want to explore everything first. Is there a chest here? So, there can be invisible chests, but I don't have the lens of truth, so I'm trying to see if I can grab them first, but it looks like I can't. So, guys, I'm officially doing the top 10 scariest Zelda enemies. I'm either going to drop that the day before Halloween or on Halloween. We'll see. But I'm very excited to rank that list. I can't remember if there's a hole at the bottom right there. Yeah, she's reminding me of it. I actually have Durant that I nicknamed Bullet, both a reference to Pokemon's generous speed stat and a reference to the Bullet Ant. Okay, cool. That worked. But what do you guys think? Your personal experience with Zelda games, what do you think is the scariest, creepiest Zelda enemy of them all? Okay. Wow, I had to hit him 4 times? Wonder who the most destructive hero is? That's a good one, too. Alright, thanks, babe. I got my milk as always, guys. Thanks. And French toast. Okay, cool. For dinner. Okay, so that opens this door. Let's go in here now. Who's the most destructive hero? I don't know. I'd have to think about that one more. Joe Chunk with the 5. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate it as always, man. Can I just shoot this? I feel like... Well, okay. What a good that did. So does it just follow the path it displays? Cool. Thank you, Joe, for the $5. I appreciate you, man. How you doing tonight? Give me an update. You're always dropping money and not saying anything. Okay, yeah, that's pretty simple. It's actually a pretty wide path. I'm not sure if scary is really the word from the Silent Realm Guardians from Skyward Sword. Fill you with the sensation of, no, 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 get me out of here. They're so good. They're so, so good. They're going to make my top 10 for sure. I love them. I assume there's a chest there. I'm going to see if I can... There you go. Can I do it now? Do they let you open invisible chests? I guess they don't. Yeah, I don't think they do. No, they apparently they don't. That's a bummer. Alright, well, we can go ahead and fall down now. No, there is no hole. I thought it was like backflipping over the hole, and no, there's just no holes anymore in the ground. Okay, what's in here? Oh my god. Is there a way to avoid damage from that? I got hit the instant I walked in. Oh, okay, that's okay. Wait for it to turn around. There we go. Go ahead, turn around. I know you're the spider. I saw it up there somewhere. What is this? A bat? Okay. Good boy. Okay. There is so many enemies in this tight little room. My god. Oh, sweet. Okay. Okay, I think that's all I need in here. Yeah, I think that's all I need in here. If we don't count the Hero of Time breaking the timeline, it's got to be the wind, because his actions result in the ultimate destruction of Hyrule. Very, very true. Okay, so we've got a key now. I don't know if I completely explored the right side. Also, what about this? Anything? No? Alright. All I want is the Lens of Truth, and then I'm out of here. That's all I want. What's in there? I'm gonna try a couple things. I can't tell what's in there. No? Okay. Come back to that. Alright, so that's a key door. Okay, so the hole's there now, but now I can just see it. Interesting. And the door is shut. Interesting. Simple enough. Watch for the shadow monsters that hang from the... Yeah. Wall masters. We got this. Oh, man. That's crazy. This is different. I'm not used to fighting one as another one's trying to grab me from the ceiling. That is certainly different. Dang it. Oh man, it regrows? Shoot. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is tricky. I don't want them to just keep multiplying. So let's take him out while we can. Alright, sweet. That's crazy, because if you're not careful, that could, like, pretty much go on forever, I take it. Okay. I'm so excited for Metroid Prime 2 Echoes tonight. The game just gets better and better as it goes on, so that'll be fun. Okay, so that's... Oh, but something. No, I'm ignoring you. Oh my goodness. Wall Masters used to freak me out as a kid. Now they're just like such a reoccurring enemy of Zelda that it's kind of lost its creepy factor for me. I mean, I had to come down here at some point anyway, right? There used to be a bunch of silver rupees here that you had to collect to, I think, open a door. But now they're not here. Okay, you need to die because you're annoying. Bro, there's too much crap going on. Yeah, no, but right on point, Scutless. I think scary is probably not the word, but like suspenseful. Oh man, that is like suspenseful and anxiety-inducing. You guys, this is just like the... Did I come in a bad time? Sorry to ruin your Bible study, whatever you guys are doing. That sounds horrible, like a religious diss or something. It is totally not. But I don't know what they're doing all grouped up like this. To be honest, I thought Wall Masters were more effective in the 2D Zeldas, where they seem like an organic hand. In Ocarina, I always thought they looked more like an animated glove. I guess I can see that, yeah. Okay, what was the point of that? And what are these blue flames even? They don't even hurt. That's crazy. Okay. I don't know if there's something more to that. Okay, I don't know if I've explored every avenue. Just want to be sure. So I did the far right one. I did the second one on the right. Leave the poor Redeads alone. They're sulking because they were not invited to the Thriller music video. Yeah, there's something like that. They're all getting together for something. Mourning or celebrating something. I don't know. Navi's acting like there's something important to it. Is there really no point to even falling down? Seriously? Why is this working? Good lord, they're everywhere. I will take all those hearts, thank you. Bro, how fat is this spider? Okay. You know what? What if something opens up if I kill them all? I better. I better just be sure. Nope. Okay, nothing. Wow, so there's really nothing down here anymore. Nothing necessary. Favorite Ocarina of Time temple? What's your favorite from this game? I think mine's probably... There's so many good ones in this game. Probably Forest Temple, though. I think Forest Temple's probably my favorite. Do I just set this underneath? Interesting. What is that? Oh, yeah. That's that one I was trying to peer into earlier. Okay, that works. Is that really all I'm getting is a fairy? I mean, I'll take it, but... Ah! That's okay, I kind of need it in anyway. Okay, there was something else I opened up earlier that I didn't... I never accessed. What is this? Okay. Interesting. Let's bomb this guy. Let's go ahead and save. It's been a little while. Maybe Legendary Hero Link and A Link to the Past. Link's Awakening and the Oracle games is the most destructive because of the sheer amount of stuff he's had to deal with. It's hard to like... Oh! But it kind of has to be... I don't know. It depends on whether or not, like... There's a theory. There's a theory that, you know, basically what happens is Link creates another timeline by going back in time. That's why there's the child era and the adult era. So literally every time he's going back in time, he's creating... Let's go down here and check, make sure there's nothing down here. So the theory is every time you go back in time, you're creating another timeline. Otherwise, it's just an inconsistent, like, plot hole. You know what I'm saying? So if that's the case, then it has to be... Then it absolutely has to be Hero of Time Link, Majora's Mask Link. Because mainly for what happens in Majora's Mask. Every single time you go back in time because you just like want to like deposit your rupees and get more rupees or something like that, or every time you want to do a side quest all over again, you're abandoning an entire timeline worth of people to just die a horrible death where the moon just eviscerates everyone. That's happening every single time you go back in time. So, yeah, in that sense, I think it has to be Hero of Time Link. That's probably not how Nintendo intended it, but again, then that just means like the whole time traveling mechanic is very inconsistent and makes no sense whatsoever, which, to be fair, is pretty much in line with Zelda. It's all convoluted and a lot of times it doesn't make sense. Oracle of Ages Link probably did more damage to the time-space continuum than Ocarina of Time Link did. I don't know, man. I'm just thinking of everybody in Clocktown dying a bazillion different ways over and over again. All because Link just wants to, like, go back in time so many times. You know what? I did this side quest wrong. Let me go back in time and abandon this version of Termina. Alrighty, so I officially don't know where to go. It's probably something stupid, like I just gotta walk into some wall somewhere. I don't have the key for that one. Did I go in there? Wow, okay. Well, don't jump, Link. That's fine. Just don't jump. Once upon a time, these French toast ticks were warm. I'm too busy talking to y'all. ID Mustard says, do you count erasing the illusionary island as a destructive act because doesn't Koholint Island cease to exist after Link's Awakening? Nah, I don't count it because it was never... It was all just like a figment of the whale's imagination, so... I mean, how can you really blame Link for that? You know, they were never really there in the first place, which makes the whole thing like... I don't know, I love that game because when it ends... It's like this weird, like, sad feeling, but also, like, you just, like... You, like, feel bad for Link, but at the same time, Link's all happy when it ends and everything. It's just a very weird game that kind of leaves you feeling odd. I always feel odd at the end of the game. Like, I like it, somewhat satisfied, but odd. Ladies and gents, I have no idea where to go. There is something I'm missing. And the way they hide stuff on this game, I don't know, man. It makes me nervous. Whale. Windfish. Technicalities. At a certain point, a fish is so big, it's a whale. When is Termina even real because it's just made by the power of the mask? Yeah, there's a lot of theories about that. But I don't know, like, Nintendo has described it as at times as a neighboring village. There's also the whole theory that, like, Link's actually dead in the game. If you really want to go down a deep rabbit trail of, like, a deep rabbit hole of a whole bunch of different theories involving one game, Majora's Mask is crazy with them, man. There are so many wild theories. Jeez, I don't know where to go, dang it. Let's do this again. That is not the ocarina. Fish are friends, not food, says Alan again. Like, does it change anything if I play it again? Let's do that. No, it's acting like I'm done with it. Yeah, I think I'm completely done with it. Reminds me of the biblical story of Jonah. The actual scripture describes the creature swallowed him as a great fish, but artistically it's always depicted as a whale. Yeah, no, that's a good point. Yeah, I wonder what... Like, was it just like... I don't know. I wonder what the Bible intended with that. Was it meant to be a whale? Was it meant to be a... Like, was it a whale? Or, like, what the heck fish was it? A Leviathan ate him. There's a whole thing to go on about. Whole Bible deep dive. Johnny, did you get over, did you ever go whale watching in California? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if I ever went out with the intention to go, like, whale watching, but every once in a while you'd be out by the ocean and whale stuff would be happening. Because for a large portion of my life, I did live, like, right on the ocean. It's pretty cool, but I had a lot of tsunami bad dreams. That was bad. Now, you know, you live in different parts of America, and then you get, like, tsunami dreams, or not just tsunami dreams, tornado dreams. My brain loves natural disasters. Lots of orcas as well. Yeah. Dang, man, I do not know where this other one is. Let's bomb this. Probably already bombed it. If I had a nickel every time Link went into some mirror reality or illusionary plane of existence only to have it decimated after, I would have quite a few nickels. Golly, how did I miss this? Seriously? Alright, well, here we go. I love how I just have to be grabbed in order for him to spawn. Come on. Oh, come on. Stop grabbing me. Dude, if you want to talk about excited about a remake, can you imagine, like, how horrifying Dead Hands would be in a Ocarina of Time remake? Please be a thing. Please actually happen. Oh my god, there's a key. Come on. Let me get the key. Quick, Johnny, maybe the Omega Pirate's weak to bombs. You know what? I'm dropping a bomb just for you. Ow! It doesn't work like the Omega Pirate ID Monster. I'm sorry, I tried. It's because I'm using regular bombs. I need to use power bombs. Ah! Skulltulas. Not Skulltulas. Bomb juice. Get my Zelda items mixed up. I'm using it. We're gonna see what happens here. Do I seriously have to be grabbed? Just freaking grab me. Jeez. Take my power bomb. Did it go through him? It went through him. That's some BS, dude. That's no fun. The remaster better fix that. The remake better fix that. Assuming there is one. Nehru's fire, you mean Din's fire. Din's fire is pretty much just a power bomb. Yeah. That would have worked. Oh no, it's a compass! No! What? You have to fight Dead Hand for a compass? On this one? Are you serious? Well, there is a key in this room. So I guess, yeah, okay. This is still essential because there's a key in this room. But I'm like, I thought for a second they made this non-mandatory, this fight. But there is a key in there, so. Yeah, Dan, one of those goddesses that dropped the ball. In a way, Zelda, the story of, like, The Legend of Zelda, seems like the most, like, really the most misogynistic story you could possibly think of. Because it's a world full of women. Women gods, women people in charge, Gerudo women, you got Sheik, you got... The game's even named after a woman. But we need one man, Link, to come in and fix everything for everyone because all these women can't get it right. Sometimes it just takes a man. That reaction encompasses your frustration. All right. Come on, Link. I don't care. I'm just gonna do them all right now. I'll fight everybody, all things at once. Heidi Mustard says he's out of line, but he's right. Listen, I didn't make the game, okay? I'm just telling you how it works, all right? That's literally every game. Like, hey, Link, all these ladies tried things. We couldn't get it done. Now we need you. Nah. Figured you might. I can't die now. I'm totally gonna deserve it if I die. I bet my wife's even getting mad right now watching this. Alright. Let's grab this first. Ooh, I hear something floating. Some invisible enemy floating. There we go. The Zelda and the goddesses are fine being the ones in charge until there's heroing to be done. That's hard work and exclusive winner man's job. That's how the games are written. It's very traditional in that way. Now y'all wonder why it's my favorite video game series. No, when there's like one competent, like masculine male in a Zelda game other than like Link, it's always a shock. It's like, who's this guy? Because most of them are like, most dudes in Zelda games are like, oh, I don't know, like the male delivery dude in Twilight Princess, you know? Just making very effeminate noises. Or the clowns in Twilight Princess. Okay. I think once upon a time there was a key in here. But I don't think there's any key doors left over, so I don't know what that would be for. And hopefully I didn't need that Poe Ghost for anything. Nope. Link doesn't carry a phone, he just has a pager, and when he sees dark clouds spiraling into purple lightning, he just knows it's time to fix everything for a couple hundred years, pretty much. You know what? You have to bomb these at some point. Well, no, there was bomb flowers at the end, so this ain't gonna do anything. Might as well try, but it's not gonna do anything. Did I not get all the torches? No, I think I did. What am I missing? Usually any other male hero in the Zelda game is somewhere between comic relief and being largely useless outside of maybe an info dump, like Ralph from Oracle of Ages. Yeah, and I think that's intentional, too. I think it's to give the illusion or the impression that, like, it's all on you, you know? But if there's other guys who are kicking booty and stuff, it's not like Link has to be the hero, because there's other heroes who could do it. So I think that's probably by design, to be honest. Like, they want you to feel like it's all on your shoulders, you know? So they make everyone else weak. Purpose, basically. All the other dudes are weak and incompetent. And then there's Link, the absolute Chad. Okay, I guess that yellowish... Is that just the light itself? What is that? Is this a crack? Weird. Bros, there's gotta be something here. I came in here with a key, but I don't think I got anything to write home about. What am I missing here? Like, I don't think there's anything that I got in here that's helpful to me. Just trying to make sure I didn't miss anything. Because you can miss the key in here in the original version. But I don't see anything. And I don't have the Lens of Truth, and I don't think I'm supposed to have the Lens of Truth yet. Very, very odd. I remember Twilight Princess tried to make those adventurers seem helpful by them, quote, saving you from freaking bokoblins right after you defeated some darkness. Yeah, exactly. So helpful. Dude, I don't want to leave, but like I just don't see what's going on here. I don't think these statues were in the OG version, which is part of the reason I feel like maybe there's something up with them. Let's do that. Let's do that. Unless they want to be lit on fire. No, because I don't even have a bow and arrow, and I don't think you can't use Deku seeds to have a fire. Rope. Behind, make sure there's nothing here. What was the point of this room? What is the point of this room? I don't have a key. What the hell? Unless... Oh, is that torchable? What if I have a Deku stick? Let's try this. No. It doesn't sound different. Why are you yellow? What the heck is that? I can already foresee how this is gonna go. I'm gonna run around the rest of the dungeon. I'm not gonna be able to find anything else, and I'm inevitably just gonna have to come back to this room to try to figure out what's going on. And so I'm like, well, why do I even leave in the first place if I know I'm just gonna come back here? But at the same time, there ain't nothing going on here. Around. If anybody in the chat knows, feel free to say your piece if you want to. But I don't know how many people have actually gone through Master Quest. Do you know what the hell's going on? No. Same. There is nothing in that room. Are you serious? Then why the frick do I have to use a key on it? That's actually insane. I should just be one of like those Zelda YouTubers that make a video when they run out of ideas. Make an entire video about that room and like all the theories about it and why it's empty, why there's nothing in there, what they could have possibly intended to do with it, and how it affects the lore. How this is all part of Ganon's plan. Alright, well, shoot. No hole here. What's here? What if I shoot that? If I shoot that, will this open? That actually might open if I shoot this. Nope. I was hoping that'd be the case. Have we shot the other one? I can't believe there's nothing in that room. I just love wasting keys. It's great. Make a top 10 non-link Hylians. That'd be kind of fun. It's also like just ranking the NPCs. Like, that'd be really cool. Like your favorite NPCs from the series. That'd be fun. I don't know, man. I'm just gonna go in certain places. Number 8, Beetle. I can't stand Beetle. That kind of goes into what we were talking about earlier, actually. All your non-masculine male Zelda characters. Beetle right at the top of that list. I figured it just went to here. Okay. You gotta drop down. Oh my god! What? On the ladder? Alright. I didn't know they could do that. Last time I climbed up the ladder, he just stopped. He just stopped trying to go after me. That's crazy. Right here. Here's the lens of truth. Bomb this slot. Check if the door hole is open in the center. I'll check. Bro, I'm so far away from you. Can you not? I assume you mean in the center of this room? Oh, it's behind it. Thank you, NFI. Golly, they put it behind the chest. I love how something that subtle can just totally throw you off. And now that lit fire makes sense. Because it's all surrounding a chest. Stun him if I do this. You know how long it's been since Wallmaster has got me in a Zelda game? And he's already got me twice on Master Quest. He's got me twice this playthrough. Zelda Master Quest, making Wallmasters great again. Alright, let's go to the center. Because yeah, they're almost not an issue because they're so predictable and you got plenty of time. You're welcome, Johnny. Yes, thank you, NFI. I don't know how the heck. It's such an easy thing to miss, I guess. Okay, you're gonna die first, and then I'll take out your freaking group buddies. scariest Zelda enemy. Freaking Redeads in a group. Holy crap, they're spamming it! Come on! You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of I Am Legend when he's looking for his German Shepherd in that dark building, and the whole group of them is just hanging out there, just like breathing, like being all creepy as heck. That's what this game. That's what those Redeads just sitting there reminds me of. They're looking for a German Shepherd. How hard would it be to make top 10 non-Link Highlands without the Sheikah? I feel like what would be hard is to get videos. I mean, sorry, to get views for a video that specific. I think that would be your biggest challenge. Personally. Okay, so now we got the Leads of Truth. Let's get out of here. The bottom of the well is always weird in the sense to where it's not like a traditional dungeon. You just do what you need to do, and then you just warp out. Just doing it backwards. Link, hey, fairies, you can do something about disturbing bite marks on my brain, right? You're right. NFI so proud of himself he had to tell me you're welcome twice. Yeah, I can't stand Groose either, ID Monster. I don't know. I understand he's got like a wholesome character arc in Skyward Sword and everything. But like he's just like, I just wish his character design wasn't so like aesthetically awful. Like, he's just terrible to look at with his big round eyes and his stupid chin and all that. Like, I just hate the way Groose looks. The pool gets even smaller if you exclude the royal family. Alright, we got 34 people in here. Thank you, everybody, who's hanging out tonight. And now, at this point, I think we could just go to the Shadow Temple, but I don't know, I'd kind of like to heal up first. Actually, let me do this. Yeah, let me go load up on fairies real quick, heal myself, and then I'll just warp to the Shadow Temple. Bruce is the Jeremy himself. Scotland says, I remember as a kid, I spent an excessive amount of time in the well, thinking I'd find either a mural or a journal detailing the underground torture facility, or find Bongo Bongo still sealed away. It would have been cool to get some, like, I don't know, little lore nuggets in there. Like Metroid's Prime's scanning, you know, is an aspect that really could have benefited, like, the bottom of the well. I want to find out what's going on down there, you know? Weesty! What's up, Weesty? Welcome in. How you doing tonight? Alright, please put this awful sound effect to rest. The one thing better, one of the few things really, really much better about modern Zelda games. We don't have to listen to that sound effect be nearly as annoying. Okay, now... There it is. Okay. I'm one of those people who absolutely doesn't want to open up the menu screen and look up how to play the song. I want to remember it myself. That's how you got to do it. That's funny, NFI. Sorry, I'm using my hotspot and it automatically sent to. No worries. Mikey, what's up? Dropping all kinds of Japanese stuff. I know your Japanese classes aren't that far along, Mikey. Settle down. Alright, baby. Let's see what this is like on Master Quest. I do feel like, I don't know. This has been fun, going through Master Quest, but it almost feels like they started getting, dare I say, a little bit lazier as the temples have gone on. Like, the Forest Temple was, like, crazy how much was different. And even some of the Child-era temples, but now it's starting to, they're starting to feel minor, the changes. And I don't know if that, I'm just getting used to the new ideas of the temples, or if that's, like, they did, in fact, just, like, cut corners and got kind of lazy with it. Oh, that sounds solid. Can I not? Well, about that. Okay, so I guess I just can't go in there anymore. The Skull of Truth. So it's going to be the only skull that remains, which is that one. All right, let's push that over there. It's going to be fun in 2 years when Mikey finally streams again and can speak Japanese. Yeah, that'll be cool. That would be cool. No, Link, stop! Stop! I'm not hitting buttons. I'm not pressing anything. Okay, thank goodness. But I also need the hover boots, and I don't have the hover boots. And okay. I better not destroy all these. I feel like I kind of need these. I don't know why I did that. There's got to be something. I'm missing something, because usually you're able to get like the hover boots right here. It also sucks that I don't have any bombs. I should probably... How did I get 5 more? How did that happen? I said, Seiken, recently game, Tanoshimu, to enjoy, have fun, are you... Okay, recently, game, to enjoy, have fun, are you? Have you been enjoying the game recently? Cool, thanks, Mikey. You're so cool. I totally would have known that. Yes. I always enjoy this game. Always enjoy this game. I have no idea what the hell I'm supposed to be doing right now, though. Genuinely no idea. I don't know why it gave me some bombs back, so let me go ahead and try this. What? Hover boots? Keys these days with their technology doing the work for them. You've got legs, just jump. Oh wow, you can just bomb it. That's crazy. But I don't have a key! Frick! Oh, I see torches. I see torches. Wow. That's crazy. Okay. This actually isn't going to work because it's not a real flame, is it? Yeah. It's not a real flame. In that case, let's just use fire arrows. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, now we can just jump. Just trying to practice wherever I can. There's not a lot of Japanese people in California except for the Bay Area. Nah, that's good. Nah, dude, practice away. That's a great point. You gotta practice. You should, I tell you what, Mikey, any video I do where, I'm translating a video from Japanese to English, like where I'm using like Google Translate, that comment section is a great place to practice because all the Japanese speakers and Japanese readers just like they come out and immediately start like interjecting with what's actually a better translation. And so my most recent Metroid Prime 4 video, there's a lot of Japanese speakers and readers in the chat there. You should go comment something in Japanese. See what people say who are further along than you are. This wall is saying something. It says, if you want to see a ferry to the other world, come here. It's just a fall, right? Yeah. Oh, a ferry. Yeah. That's right. Which I don't think we can really do anything here. Yeah, because I can't move this block yet, so literally all it does to us, you could just see it. Johnny, thoughts on Kirby Air Riders, and will you be playing the online beta test? Nah, probably not, to be honest. I gotta be honest, guys, I just don't have much time right now. Do I love playing Zelda and Metroid games? Absolutely, but I'm also kind of focusing on those games because I'm treating it like a job because I want my, channels to grow and everything and want to make more content and that sort of thing. So basically, if it's not serving the channel in some way right now, I'm not really playing it. That's just kind of how it works, unfortunately. I'm hoping life gets, chills out soon and that won't always be the case. But right now, I'm working so much between all the channels, so busting my butt on that. And then, obviously, we're in the transition of moving right now and all that, so it just kind of is what it is. Nope. Can I shoot through here? Probably not. Yep, I didn't think so. Can I Din's fire you? I'm gonna try it. You pause the frame right before Link's beheading from the side. Yeah, I know. That looked brutal. Seconds before disaster. Wait a minute. Did I not get this one? Maybe I just have to get it again. Okay, that opens both. Let's start with this one, I guess, then. Ugh. It's so funny getting these maps and compasses, and I basically never use either of them at this point. Scutless says, I may try out the new Kirby Air Riders game with Sakurai's Passion. It may have a special magic that Mario Kart World lacked. Yeah, I can see that. Don't get me wrong, I bet it's gonna be like ridiculously fun, but for me it's like What's sad is there almost needs to be extra incentive right now rather than it just being fun. Like, I need it to, like, tie into my channel or something right now. What I want to do, actually, before I bring in a new game is, you know, if I'm going to be playing a non-Zelda or Metroid game, I want to keep going through Silk Song, because I was really enjoying that. Yeah, like, I was really, really enjoying that. I might even just play that from bed tonight. We'll see. Sakurai is the GOAT of game development. Best to ever do it. Oh, that's how you go back. Okay, shoot. I thought I was going the right way. Okay. Eddie Mustard says LeBron wishes he could be good at basketball as Sakurai is at his job. Metroid Jones says, hey, Zeltroid. Hope you're having a good stream. I hope you're having a wonderful day, Metroid Jones. Good to see you in here as always. I am streaming Zelda right now, and then I'm going to have to leave for like an hour and a half to go stream for my members on my basketball channel. And then I'm going to come back, and I will do my probably like 2-hour Metroid Prime 2's Echo stream. So we just beat Amorbus in Metroid Prime 2, and so I'll be continuing from there on. So that's how Sundays are going to work now, is, you know, I'm going to be basically streaming for like 6 hours straight. So 2 hours of Zelda, then go to the basketball channel, then 2 hours of Metroid. So yeah, we're having Metroid be the late night stuff, because I feel like those games are even more chill than Zelda. I feel like it's a good way to close the night. But if I ever need to mix that up because Metroid fans, it's just too late for them, I can do that too. Come on, pick it up. Oh wow. It didn't like kill him, it just like stunned him. I might just say screw you guys. Chef Kawasaki and Kirby Air Riders literally cooks. Mikey, you've been playing it too, it seems? Oh my god. I don't know why. Link's scream in Ocarina of Time is my favorite. It just makes moments that should be frustrating like that just like way too funny. I don't know why. Gosh damn it, dude. These spiders are so much bigger than their hitbox would indicate. Okay. I'm gonna do this from here. Oh, come on. Oh, it won't reach. That's lame. Bro, you're so lame. Are you kidding me? Now I'm starting to wonder if there's something in the way. It's not out yet, just been following up on it. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, because I don't even remember what the date is, like when it's... They were evil when they set up this part. This is evil. There, right here. I'm gonna special delivery it to your face. But it's not... I never understood that. Like, how does it differentiate between, like, stunning him and killing him? There we go. There we go. That stupid invisible object in the way. November something, says Metroid Jones. Johnny, Air Raiders gameplay low-key looks like F-Zero in a Kirby skin. Yeah, I could see that. And that's intriguing to me. I love F-Zero. I wish it was a little bit faster though. Like, it looks like it's decently fast, like faster than Mario Kart, but still not like, not quite like, you know, F-Zero levels of speed. That's what I want. I want F-Zero levels of speed. Alright, let's do this. Okay. Will a backflip do it? No, backflip won't do it. Yes, I will happily take hearts. Thank you. Okay. What's everyone predicted Metacritic score for Metroid Prime 4? 2.7 out of 100? You're just a hater. Heidi Mustard. No way. I think it's gonna be good. I think people are gonna really, really love it. I think it's gonna like be something that everybody's excited about, talking about how good it is. But I also feel like, unlike the previous Metroid games, like Metroid Prime games, it might have like a cap on how well they rate it, just because like it was designed for the Switch 1. So from that perspective, it's probably not going to be praised for its graphics the way the previous Metroid Prime games were. So I'll say like an 89. I would say, yeah, probably like an 89 out of 100. That'd be my guess. I don't really care or ever take into consideration Metacritic scores. I only do when it fits my narrative. So like Ocarina of Time being the best game ever, then it works for me. Alright, what the heck? How do I get this one? Gimme! Gimme, gimme! What am I missing? What in the world am I missing? So try shoot the bomb flower to those eye towers. Oh yeah, so you just basically close their eyes. Don't even worry about trying to kill them. Just use it to stun them. Yeah, that makes sense. I know it ultimately doesn't matter, but it's interesting. Nah, for sure. Yeah, I think so too. I think for myself personally, as like a content creator, you have to like. You might not necessarily care about something, but like you have to acknowledge it anyway. That's kind of where I'm at with those scores and stuff. If I enjoy the game, I'll be happy. I kind of don't care what anyone else says. Like the fact that people act like Metroid Prime 3 isn't up to the standards of 1 and 2. I don't care. I like Prime 3 just as much as Prime 1 and 2. I freaking loved Prime 3. But I have to acknowledge it sometimes when talking about it, that's just how most people feel. What the frick, dude? I'm going with an optimistic 92. Nice. Let me save again. It's just this one, dude. I don't know how to get this one. Unless, it's not like you can freaking stand on the sights, can you? That'd be wild. Maybe you can, though. I don't know. There's no way. There's just no way. How could I even get up there in the first place? I'm frustrated at the casuals dropping the Silk Song score below 95 because double damage. Yeah, no, the freaking... It's like, it's frustrating when people like that are joining an established franchise that's known for being hard. Like, you chose to play this game knowing that its prequel, you know, was very, very difficult, and then you're gonna complain about it being difficult. I can't stand that. Maybe if it's the first in the series and you feel like it's too unforgiving and that's not really your thing, okay. But if it's like established itself as such and you're still gonna complain about it regardless of the fact that people like that about it, man, screw you. That's how I feel. Bro, I don't know. I don't understand how you're supposed to get this. NFI! Johnny, do you have hovering boots? Not yet. Not yet. But what would the hover boots do? Alright, let me come back. STR, what's up, dude? How you doing? How you enjoying the start of the NBA season, STR? Bad game, too much exploration. Use Song of Time for blue block. Really? But there is no blue block. That's crazy. Because I knew that worked. I knew that trick. But usually you're just moving one Song of Time blue block from one location to another. Now I have to fight all the freaking enemies all over again because I didn't wait for NFI. Unless it's like hidden up in the middle of the ceiling or something. Alright, let's take out some of these freaking bats. Johnny, you gotta read the message on the ground in the game. I don't know if you're just BSing me or what. I'm loving it. I know Dario is shaking in his boots with his Wempy take. Yeah, that was horrible. He's in the group chat. He's already feeling pretty embarrassed about it. Yeah, Victor Wembanyama is just. I saw somebody the other day say he was like boring to watch. He's so dominant and so much bigger than everybody that he's boring to watch. I felt the exact opposite. It's like you're watching this unique monstrosity, this once in a lifetime type spectacle. You know, and to me, it's fascinating to watch. All right, so let's do this. Is it E for everyone for blood written message on the ground? Is it an E for everyone for blood written message on the ground? NFI, what the heck? This is what you said, and it's not working. Oh no, did you mean? Oh no. No, it's still not working. I don't want to leave just to come back real quick and then have to fight the enemies all over again, so let me give it a minute. It's hard to make people's critics happy sometimes with sequels and stuff. It's either too similar to the original or too different. Yeah, for sure. I love a Metroid Prime game so much that it could honestly really stick to the formula, and I'd be okay with that. The only reason why I might want them to shake things up a little bit is just because... I know we want the Metroid series to pick up more, you know? Too close. Alright, this will probably do it. It's probably because I'm standing right where it wants to spawn. I'm fascinated watching him, but how are you doing? I'm doing pretty well. full transparency, I'm so tired. I'm so tired between just everything, between the constant video making and live streaming and all that, and moving and everything. But kind of have to do it right now because these algorithm changes with YouTube have been brutal. So I'm very much looking forward to a more chill season of my life pretty soon. But other than that, things are going all right. I'm just tired. I'm very, very tired. Ayo, shout out to 50 viewers. Yes, thank you, everyone. It's weird how these streams work. It's like I'll be going steady with like 15 viewers, but as long as I just like stream for long periods of time, it steadily builds. It always steadily builds. That's why I think long streams are where it's at. My general take is I like playing fun video games, and I don't like internet rage culture so much. Agreed. Agreed. I mean, sometimes it's valid. I mean, definitely don't crap on people for, you know, like complaining where it's warranted, because if we don't do that and we just take whatever lazy slop they give us, well, then that's how, you know, mediocre games are made, and why they just take advantage of us. That's why you get the same frickin' Call of Duty game year after year after year for so long, is because they keep buying it up and they don't need anything else. Same thing with Pokemon. You know, everybody complaining about Pokemon games not being very good and all that. Well, it's because there's just so many Pokemon fans who keep buying them. So, kind of is what it is, you know? So definitely want your voices to be heard, but I do think sometimes it just goes overboard. Like with Metroid fans specifically, there's a lot of Metroid fans who just like are too quick to jump to like just rage and, oh, this isn't my Metroid and all that sort of thing, because it's happened game after game after game. They even did it with Metroid Prime 1. Well, this isn't 2D Metroid, so it's not Metroid. Then everybody played the game and we were like, actually, Metroid Prime is freaking awesome. I was like, well, maybe you should have chilled out and tried it first. You know? So, obviously, there's some middle ground for it, but generally speaking, I do agree with you. Oh, sure. I mean, complaining for views or clicks or whatever. Yeah, for sure. And that happens a lot, too, where people will get upset about stuff or speak on things that they don't know anything about. It was like after the Nintendo... It was like after... A good example of that was after the Nintendo Switch 2 came out, everybody was like, drop the price, drop the price, drop the price. And then they had basically their event up where they were doing the Nintendo Direct live stream, and the chat wasn't live, and they were like, oh, Nintendo's silencing people. And it's like, no, the chat's never available until it's actually live. And there was people who just wanted to jump on like hating on Nintendo for stuff that wasn't even true. Like, come on, guys. Maybe look into it a little bit first. If you just continue to buy slop, you get modern Pokemon games. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying. I don't think I can climb this. No, I can't. Alright. I don't know if I can... Okay, I can't go. Okay. Let's see what's in here. That's on my take on the Metroid motorcycle. I want to judge based on execution. Seems cool, but can't really have a strong take until I see how it feels or works in the game. Yeah, I do, like, it did feel a little bit off in a Metroid universe, but I tell you what, I hate the idea of a motorcycle in a Zelda game way more than a Metroid game. It was, although it was kind of fun to use in Breath of the Wild with the DLC, it never stopped feeling weird. The dozens of Metroid fans are very vocal. Hey, don't go after us, dozens of fans. Man, I wish there was more, but again, there's just, for some reason, Japan doesn't like sci-fi. I can't explain it. I don't understand it. It's just not their thing. Only one with the Eye of Truth could find the stone umbrella that protects against the rain blocks. Ah, yes. My dumb self forgot about that. Use your lens of truth, Johnny. Yeah, that's right. I forgot. And this isn't even different from the original. What are your guys' thoughts? I know somebody brought it up earlier. on the Halo remake. You guys care? You guys gonna play it? I don't think I care. I'm really not gonna play it. I can go back and play the remastered version or just the regular version right now, like at any point I want. I don't really care for giving that studio any money. Its glory days are long behind them when Bungie left. Metroid Prime 4 sells like 10 million, and then they remaster, re-release every Metroid game ever. Yeah, Metroid Jones, but I think we're both pretty sure it ain't gonna do that. I would love it to do that, but I don't think it's gonna sell anywhere close to that many. The hype for Metroid Dread felt real. Like, Metroid Dread felt like it was this exciting game. People loved it. Everybody was talking about it. Oh, I'm dead. Barely made it. Oh, no, because the block's there. I was fine. But it felt like there was tons of hype around Metroid Dread, and it sold 3 million units. 3 million. So, I don't know, man. I feel like it's such an uphill battle for Metroid Prime 4, on top of the fact that it doesn't feel like they've been promoting it too hard. Now, they have probably, you know, they have a little bit of time to really turn things up. What is it? Today's the 26th, so the day after tomorrow is when the art book drops for the Prime Trilogy, which I'm very excited about. I pre-ordered it. Can't wait to get it. So maybe right around this time with the art book dropping and everything, they're going to start heating up the marketing campaign, but it does feel like it's been pretty underwhelming. Like, they're not very confident in the fact that it's going to sell a lot, so they're not putting a lot of money into it. Which is sad, which sucks. Not to be a Debbie Downer, but, like, my bit of advice is enjoy Metroid Prime 4 as much as you possibly can, because we might not see another Metroid Prime 4 for a really long time if it doesn't sell well. Johnny, it's not Japan that Japan doesn't like sci-fi. It's that Metroid doesn't have mechs. Says ID Buster. Yeah, because that game did so well. Federation Force just sold so many units. By the way, me and my wife are doing a Lord of the Rings marathon. Should we do LOTR first, then The Hobbit, or then The Hobbit, then LOTR? So have you never seen either of them? Definitely do Lord of the Rings first. Let your mind be blown with Lord of the Rings and have it set your expectations up ridiculously high for The Hobbit, rather than, you know, having it like watching The Hobbit and then being pleasantly surprised that Lord of the Rings was actually pretty good. Like, just to be clear, The Hobbit, although it's fun, although we like The Hobbit in our household, it's way more slapsticky. You could tell that all the different studios involved cared way too much about money and really stretched out a lot of content. There's a lot of stuff shoehorned in there that should have been shoehorned in there, while Lord of the Rings is just literally as close to being perfect as it could possibly be. So, yeah, I just enjoy Lord of the Rings, personally. Oh, I don't think I can make this. This is, yeah, I need hover boots for that. Scutless, skip The Hobbit. No, you mean STR. I think that's who you're talking to, STR. Metroid fails in Japan because the main waifu spends 99% of her screen time in a full-body covering suit of armor. I hope to God that's not true. That would be so sad if they're just like, show more body and we'll buy the game. I really hope that's not the case. But it is a pretty sexually driven country, generally speaking. Okay, got it. LOTR. Yes, yes. Just enjoy Lord of the Rings, give it some time, and then watch Hobbit. Yeah, Lord of the Rings is one of the... I think it's the greatest movies I've ever seen. I know it's not for everybody, though, because some people just have a hard time with, like, fantasy and nerd stuff and elves and dwarves and that sort of thing. Obviously, that's not me. Oh, interesting. I could shortcut up there? That's crazy. I don't think that was there in the original. I don't think that was here. Cool, cool. I mean, not that that really accomplishes anything. Alright, so I got 2 keys that I can't use. Lovely. Nicest thing I hear about the Hobbit film is people seem to like Bilbo speaking to Smaug and how Smaug visually looks and moves. Yeah, I thought Benedict Cumberbatch was a good choice for that too. He did a really good job. I thought Smaug was cool. I didn't really like The Hobbit until I rewatched it after seeing the Amazon Lord of the Rings. I appreciate it a lot more than after that. I'm also going to be careful reading these chats now because given the fact that STR... Why is it here? Wait a minute. I already did this, right? So this room is pointless to me. Okay, yeah. No, I already did this. How do I get the hover boots, dude? Anyway, what I was going to say is I don't want to be spoiling anything for STR. You know, obviously, under any other circumstances, we could talk about Lord of the Rings, which has been out for like, 22 years. We could talk about it to our heart's content. But given the fact that we got somebody who's a LOTR virgin and is about to stream it, or just streamline watch it, yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to ruin that. So I might stop reading comments related to Lord of the Rings, to be honest. Let's see here. Yeah, because when somebody says they're gonna watch Lord of the Rings, you gotta cherish that. You gotta nurture that. You want them to go through with that because it's life-changing. What I would give to watch those movies again. We're actually gonna wait to have my daughter watch those movies because I'm gonna rent out a theater so we can watch them from a rented theater. Bro, I'm about to run out of magic too. I just have to wait until it's completely stopped, but I don't think that matters. Because I'm not even really all that close. I didn't miss anything back here, right? Oh, okay. I have seen and love LOTR. Awesome. My wife hasn't. Ah. She's in for a treat, my friend. Yeah, well, next time you're in here, after you've seen the movies, you gotta let us know how you feel about them. A good LOTR audiobook is so underrated. Yes, Jack, absolutely. The poetry and songs of the book shines. Yeah, have you... I'm sure you have. I know you have. But have you heard the audiobooks read by Andy Serkis, like The Hobbit? Oh my god, it's so good. The Hobbit done by Andy Serkis is so freaking good. And then it's cool because whenever he just does Gollum, then he just like jumps into character and it's just fantastic. It's like new Gollum dialogue you've never heard before. It's so good. You need hovering boots, says NFI. Well, I figured as much, but like, where are they? Where the heck are they? Unless I missed something back here. I need to play Ocarina again sometime. It's so good, Novella Princess. Absolutely love it. The cartoon Hobbit is goated. I know my wife's seen it. I've never seen the cartoon Hobbit, so I need to do that sometime. With her little girl growing up, that seems like a perfect time to do that too. The British accent goes well with the LOTR audiobooks. Yeah, for sure. I don't think there's any reason to come back here, but I have no idea where the heck this thing is. You gotta go back from the beginning to get the hover boots. Alright. If there was ever a time I wanted a wall master to grab me and take me to the beginning, it's right now. I want the cartoon versions. I love the Rankin Bass Don Bluth movies. Alright, well, in that case, let's go ahead and use our long shot here. Next book I read will be the Witcher series. Can we get Mikey to dub the Hobbit animated movie in Japanese and watch it? I genuinely think Mikey would be a good, Mikey would be a solid voice actor. Because, yeah, one thing Mikey is animated. You guys should have seen the video he freaking sent me yesterday. Holy crap. It looked like him and my brother were the only ones at work. And, yeah, he was singing the song from Predator when they're in the helicopter. And, yeah, I think he was getting into it so much his face was turning red. Mikey has no shame. Ah, the cartoon Hobbit. I loved that growing up. The one where Gollum looks like some kind of melted fish man. Okay, so not this one. It's the one where it goes like up. There we go. I love LOTR and the Hobbit, but the Silmarillion was like reading the Bible. Yeah, it's you gotta really have a passion for that kind of thing to enjoy it. Just like world building and just a big gigantic lore dump. Ah! I never went in here. Sometimes it sucks having the memory of a hummingbird. Alright. NFI is probably wondering, how does he do any dungeons without me? I get them done. I get them done in my own time, NFI. They just take 5 times longer. I eventually get to a point where I'm so frustrated that I absolutely retread all my steps everywhere, and then I'm like, oh, crap. It was right here all along. Johnny, did you ever play the Hobbit video game? It was on the GameCube. We own it. My wife absolutely loves it. First time I ever saw it played was when she's played it. And I don't think, correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, babe, but I don't think she's ever actually beat it. So she definitely wants to beat it at some point. Pro tip, skip the first 2 chapters of the Silmarillion, read 3 and 4, and then go back and read 1 and 2. Just trust me. Oh. That's a good bit of advice, Silmarillion readers. Save that one. Because if anybody knows what she's talking about, it's my wife. I love that game, all caps. Yeah, no, I know you do. But did you beat it? That's my question. Did you ever beat The Hobbit for the GameCube? Alright, so I got the compass. Okay, let's get this out of here. No, because I had the PC version and my laptop wasn't strong enough to handle it, so it crashed every time at Mirkwood. Never got to the end. Oh, that's brutal. That's like what we were going through with Empire Strikes Back, where every time we got to Cloud City, it just freaking crashes, and so I didn't finish that game on my Super Nintendo stream. So frustrating. Ooh. Okay. Is that just basic ice? You should go through that with Baby Zelda, babe. That way you can, you guys can beat it together. Have it be like a mommy-daughter game. What the hell? Okay. Well, that didn't work, and I can't use my magic. Do I need to shoot one of these guys? Probably need to shoot one of these guys. Okay, let's do this then. What's the deal with people trying to go after Tolkien again with identity politics anyway? Yeah, it's people trying to insert crap where it doesn't belong. And it's frustrating when, you know, oh, Tolkien would be for yada yada. He's dead. Stop it. He's a Catholic man. Stop it. Okay, so I do have to destroy all these. Yeah. That's my wife's excuse, though. It's like they keep trying to change the Lord of the Rings books. So we need to buy every edition possible to preserve history. We must preserve them. It is all on us. Wait, I gotta fight him again? I forgot about that. 7 years apart, just like good old times. Technically, but not really. Yeah, I would absolutely love that. Love to do that. Maybe read the book at the same time, so she has some fun visuals. And then she says yes. Yes, must have every edition. I mean, that is a genuinely like a good thing. Like, you want to preserve those books, you know, for sure. Do we need like 47 deluxe editions of The Hobbit? Probably not, but I love her, so we do it anyway. And a lot of my hobbies are a lot more expensive than my wife's, so, you know, whatever. Okay, hopefully I can get this done fairly soon, guys, but I hate to say it, but I'm not sure if I'm going to finish this in time. I'm probably not going to finish it in time, because I gotta, like... I get a lot of time, I'm like, I gotta be off by this point, and, you know, sometimes I'm not, but, like, in the case of my member stream, people who pay me to get content at a specific time, I gotta be there when I say I'm gonna be there. I recall that editors changed a lot of Tolkien's work when they were published. He spent a lot of his Twilight years trying to undo those changes. Yeah, I mean, again, they cared so much about keeping his story to a T that Christopher Tolkien freaking hated the movies. Like, man, you gotta really be like, you gotta care a lot about all the different, like, nuances about the lore if you hate the movies. Like, those movies are amazing. Imagine how he'd feel about, like, Rings of Power. Oof. Oof. Rolling over in his grave. I mean, the Tolkien Society has literally said they want to edit Tolkien to bring him into the modern era. Yeah, that's just goofy. Alright, we got it. I read somewhere in the second edition was changed a bit because someone overseas was using some copyright loophole. Interesting. Alright, we will only be putting on the hover boots when we absolutely need them, because I do not like slipping and sliding everywhere. Thank you to everybody who's been watching tonight. Like I said, I'm going to go stream with my members on my basketball channel, probably for like an hour and a half. Then I'm going to come back here immediately afterwards and do Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. So that is the plan. Saving my pennies to join your members club still, just a little longer. No worries, dude. No worries. I mean, the funny thing is, you kind of, just by paying attention to my streams over here, you kind of get your own kind of, like, free members content anyway. Because it's like, it's more of this, basically. You know, we have our basketball live stream. The basketball videos, they're definitely, like, you know, that's content I put a lot of time and effort and research into. So if that's something you're into, that's definitely, like, a really nice perk to have. But I'm making extra videos. You're not losing anything from the main channel. I'm just working later into the night to make those extra videos for the members. You know, so if you've just always been a sub to the channel, it's like basically nothing changed, you know? I'm not putting anything behind a paywall. I'm not putting anything you already had behind a paywall. Let me put it that way. Still, I want to support you. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's kind of a stressful time, too, because, like I said, with those changes with the YouTube algorithm and stuff, now we're trying to get the house sold, which we've been wanting to move. We want to live in a better location than what we're at right now. Like, it's a nice area, but it's, like, too remote for us. But we can't even get the place sold right now because the market's just not great. You know, we kind of have to wait probably till spring to get it sold. So it's just like, ugh. So here I took everything down in my studio, and probably I could set it all back up because we might be here for a while longer. So. But I appreciate that, STR. Seriously, man. And I do the best I can to make it worth it for anybody who's a member. Because I was looking, man, at... I've been looking around YouTube now that I've started memberships, and I didn't realize how many people actually had memberships going. I was like, man, I probably should have started this a long time ago. But so many people, like, man, they just do hardly anything for their members. I'm obviously not going to name names, but I'm just like, you get, like, exclusive emojis. And, like... I respond to your comments sometimes, and that's like it. And I'm like, are you kidding me? People pay every month for that? Like, so that's why I went like so overboard with. You get weekly live streams and videos, and we get like Discord calls, and we just, you know, you get segments on my podcast and all that because I want to make it worth it, you know. It's a buyer's market everywhere right now. I think it's time of year where we're at. I hear that it's like really popping in the spring, so we'll see. ID Mustard, learning that Johnny likes basketball is a reveal of the century. He never remotely alluded to that fact before. I don't like talking about it, and that's why I usually, for a long time, didn't mention it on, like, G&G. But I have, like, probably half of the people who are here right now are people who are originally from my basketball channel, you know? Maybe not that much, but, like, I would say at minimum a third. And so what I'm supposed to do? Ignore them? Like, come on, guys. I'm gonna acknowledge it when they want to talk people, you know? I know, I've got worlds overlapping that don't necessarily work. I'm sorry. Video a few days early. Oh yeah, that too. Like, you get a video a few days early. It's like, so what? We're all getting it at some point anyway. I can see getting only emojis if it's $1 a month or something. Yeah, but like some people are like charging the same amount I am for like promising a live stream, responding to literally every member's comment, and bonus videos. Like, I'm putting a lot of extra work into my week to do that. Some people, man, I don't know. It's just weird to me because I'm like, you know, if people are gonna give you like money, their hard-earned money every month, like the least you could do is put in some real extra work for them. That's how I see it. I hate you can only use emotes in the channels you are subbed to. Yeah. Ah, the hover boots. I think they're Greek myth inspired. But as a kid, I joked about Link going around in slippers. I think we all did. I did the same thing. I did the same thing, Scutless. Okay. Oh, you're gonna make me do it with the hover boots. All right. ID Monster. Johnny, I'm not gonna lie, last week on the basketball stream, I was so tempted to say, you have a gaming channel? Since when? You never brought this up before. But I was so damn tired, I just slept. Dude, that would have been hilarious. I would have laughed so hard if you did that. You should still do it. I still think it'll be funny, even though you've kind of spoiled your thunder a little bit. Okay, so let's go back up here again. Oh, come on. Wow, very precise hitbox, this one. Okay. How do I get that one? Oh, there's a ledge. I just wasn't looking at the freaking lens of truth. Because it automatically takes it off. There we go. Right up there. Come on. Alright, get these frickin' things off my feet. I can't believe as a kid I used to wear those like all the time. Like basically I always liked the way they looked because it felt like something new, and I don't know, felt like it was like this new cool earned item to have on Link's feet. But I was like, dude, I was slipping around all over the place. How many times I like accidentally fell off ledges and stuff. I hate that slipping mechanic. I wish that wasn't a part of it. They could get rid of that for the remake and I'm totally fine. Okay. Huh. That's not there. Let's do this maybe? Nope. So we got flames. Do I just... Oh, she's... Zeltroid, have you watched The Hero's Purpose by Major Link? I watched a portion of it. I didn't realize how long it was. So I watched a little bit of it, and I was enjoying it. But NFI, it's going to be a process for me to get through all that, because I didn't realize exactly how long it is. And the episodes themselves get longer as it goes on. I think, like, the last one was, like, an hour and 20 minutes or something like that. And so I'll keep going through it. I liked it so far. I liked what it was a really, really cool vibe and everything, but I did not have enough time yet, so it's going to take a little bit for me to get through it, but I'll keep updating you as I do. I didn't even finish the frickin' terminal montage video. I watched like 5 minutes of that, so... Wow. Okay, thanks for that. That literally wasn't worth the time to crawl up the steps. Was this a key door? I forget. Was this a key door? Did they come in this room just to get nothing substantial? But that's a key door right there. No! Oh my goodness. Oh, that's depressing. Oh, this is so depressing. Don't have any keys left, and there's a key door still. I already shot that with an arrow. Let me try a couple things. Let me shoot this one with an arrow. 54 people here. Please sure to hit the like button before the stream ends. Yes, I appreciate that. I got 58 on my end. And then, we're sorry, skeletons. You're so misunderstood. You want to socialize, but Johnny killed you good. Yep, pretty much. Pretty much. I was a home invader and then killed them all for it. They just got mad and they just tried to exercise their Second Amendment rights and tried to defend their home, and I killed them anyway. And then I have the audacity to call myself the hero. Like, seriously. Zeltrade, it gets good. You should make a review video after you finished it. Yeah, that would be cool. That's definitely something I want to get into more over time. Is, you know, more like fan-made stuff. Fan-made, like, you know, games, you know, shows and that sort of thing. And give my perspective on all that. I was thinking about liking the video, but you just had to ask. Not at this point, you weren't. ID Monster, no you weren't. You had made up your mind. So that's hover boots, but again, it doesn't matter. All right, guys. I hate the fact that I'm not going to finish this, but I gotta go. I gotta go for the members and stuff. So I'm going to do the members-only stream basketball video. Hopefully, next week, next Sunday, what we'll do is we'll start with Zelda. We'll finish this temple, which honestly, there's not much left as soon as I find this next key. So we'll finish this and then head our way to the Spirit Temple, and we'll probably do all of it on one stream. I'll try to, at least. So yeah, but I think we're going to wrap it up here because I got to go get to my basketball members, do a stream for them. But I will be back tonight. That is the plan. Yeah, I'm not sure if you guys know this, but if you're wearing the fire tunic, it actually reduces the amount of damage that these spikes do. But it doesn't make you invulnerable to the spikes. You will eventually get hurt, but it's just like very rarely do you get hurt when you're wearing the fire tunic. Because for some reason, I think the properties of the spikes are the exact same as the lava in the fire temple. Very, very weird. So, anyway, Mikey could finish it, probably. I mean, a lot of people could. But anyway, you guys are wonderful. I'm going to see you in a couple hours for Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. Very, very excited about that. That's been tons of fun, and that game gets better as it goes along. So you all have a wonderful night. For those of you who might be basketball members, I'll see you over there on the members only stream very shortly. So anyway, have a fun night, guys. Sorry I couldn't finish this, but we'll finish this up next Sunday. Bye, y'all. Give it a second so I'm not cutting myself off like always. And NFI, thanks for the help as always, NFI. These dungeons would be like 4 times longer if you weren't helping.